Today I'm going to be doing this look right here with some Sigma products that I will be trying for the first time. I also tried recently the Sigma brush set, which I compared with my e.l.f. brushes. That video will be linked over here. Sigma Beauty is one of those brands that is quite hyped on social media. Their primary form of advertisement is through influencers, and they do seem to have some really good relationships with a lot of influencers. Every time a Sigma product launches, you will see these influencers receive PR, and it does seem like all these influencers have a very good opinion of Sigma Beauty products. So today I thought I would see for myself whether the hype is real or not. I also want to mention that Sigma is more accessible in the US than in Canada. In Canada, whenever I get a package from Sigma, there are excessive duties and customs on it. This time I got my brushes and a few of these palettes, and it cost 57 Canadian on top of the shipping and everything else. While I might like the products when I try them on, I'm not sure how often I will be buying from Sigma because of this reason only. So that is something to keep in mind if you order from Canada. If you want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. First of all, I'm going in with the Sigma bronzer that I picked up in the shade Dark. So apparently it's supposed to be dark, but it's quite a medium shade in my opinion. So that makes me think maybe Sigma considers this as dark, which is a little odd to me. Anywho, let's just go in with a fluffy brush and go on to the perimeters of the face. I think that looks good. I think it did a good job of bringing some warmth back to the face. I see just slight patchiness here, which is weird because in real life it doesn't look like that. Let me blend that out a little bit. I think this is a good product. I think it distributed evenly. I like it. Let's try out the blush palette. The blush palette I have is their Sigma Blush Cheek palette. I believe this is one of their older ones. Looks like this. It had more of a variety than the Cor de Rosa palette, which is another one that they have in their blush line. And I like the shades. They're quite neutral shades, which I prefer for my blushes. Let's go in with the pink shade right here. It's called Pinkin. Appropriate. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't expecting it to show up, but it's showing up nicely. I actually like the color too. It's not overly cool toned, which doesn't go with my skin, so I like that about it. And it builds really nicely. I like that already. I like pink blushes. Next, let's try the highlighter. For highlighter, I'm thinking I want to go in with the shade Aurora, which is the one right here. And I'm using a Sigma fan brush. Let's see if we can build it up with the finger. That is quite a natural, nice sheen. I like it. So far, so good. Next, I'm going to dip into their eyeshadow palette. This is the Alice in Wonderland eyeshadow palette, which is highly recommended by many people. And I thought I would test it out to see if it stands up to the claims. Let's use the gorgeous brush that came with the palette. I have primed my eyelids with the Fenty primer. Let's go in with this shade called 10 by 6 for the crease. Next, I'm going in with the shade Cheshire. I'm cleaning off the brush in between applications with my Sigma switch. Next, I'm using the shade Lost. Next, I'm going in with the shade Tea Party. This green over here. And I'm just going to pop that right in the center of the lid. Next, I'm going to use the Sigma pencil brush to put in White Rabbit in the inner corner. Now I'm using the shade Caterpillar under the lash line. I'm going to put on my Pat McGrath liner. The ABH mascara. I think this look turned out really nice. I like the highlighter especially. The highlighters are very natural. They don't even emphasize any texture. The eyeshadows are excellent quality as well. So I don't really have any complaints there. With the blush palette, I think the blush palette has some excellent colors. I was expecting the lighter colors to not show up on my skin, but they actually did, and it looks so good. Like the pink color is very natural, and while they may not work for skin tones deeper than mine, I think it looks okay on me. For reference, I am a medium with a neutral undertone. So far, I'm liking whatever I have tried. I haven't fully formed my thoughts yet, and I will need to try these on a few times to make up my mind. However, first impressions, I am really liking everything I've tried so far. So that is it for today, and I will see you in my next one. Bye now.